This is a reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Trust that there is a message you are meant to know. Thank you so much. Your timestamps are in the description below, and I will see you there. Hello there, Gemini. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for trusting me as your reader. Let's see what we have coming in for you. I'm pulling for the next 2 to 3 months. Yeah, and I hope that you're well. I really do. I'm really glad you're here. I love doing these. I just love it so much. I hope that you love it too. I hope you're just as passionate about tarot as I am. Okay. We have, the Ten of Swords. What are you feeling defeated about? We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Is there goodness, are you taking a really sharp turn in your life? Oh my gosh, Gemini! Gemini, you are going whoop. I love this for you. You're taking a whole 90-degree turn. I love this. So we have the Ten of Swords. There's something that you're genuinely just done with. You're saying to yourself, no more. Nope, that's not me. I'm not going to live that way. I'm not going to talk to those people. There's a lot of things that you are just saying, no, thank you. And I kind of like it, Gemini. I feel like you're done playing games. You're just done being nice. I like it. I'm sorry. The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. She's dead. It's that kind of energy. That's so funny. We also have the Wheel of Fortune coming in. And the Wheel of Fortune is about fated events and things unfolding in your favor. This sharp turn is something your soul has been begging you to do for so long. I wonder if your body has been screaming to you. I wonder if you've been seeing signs and synchronicities absolutely everywhere. And I don't want you to be afraid of this tower because, Gemini, I am 99% sure that you called this in. You said to yourself, all right, universe, I get it now. I see it. I know I didn't see it before because I was a little bit stubborn, but I get it now. I'm ready for the change. And the change comes in drastically, quickly. And I do feel like it begins with you saying no, and I really like it. You are being advised to surround yourself with people that inspire you, with people who are on the same wavelength as you, people who have the same goals, dreams, ambitions, right? If you want to be an ambitious person, be around ambitious people. If you want to have your own business, then be around people who are entrepreneurs, right? This is the energy that you're working with. And I feel that you're really opening up, you're broadening your horizons. I see you taking this mask off and getting very serious about your life and trusting not only your intuition, but spirit. So other than that, Gemini, let's see what's coming in. 7 of Cups, there's been a lot on your mind recently, a lot swimming through your brain, and the 10 of Pentacles, but we finally figured out what it is that has been bothering us, what it is that has been holding us back, and how, what actions we need to take to bring us the reality that we desire, the reality that we know we deserve, and we're feeling very settled. We're feeling very at peace and at whole, and that's why it's bringing in this major shift. There is a huge, almost like your just brain is being rewired, and I feel that a lot of it has to do with the people you're around, but it's also just this energy of I'm done, and we have this coming. Oh my. Shout out to me, so the 4 of Cups is being dissatisfied. The 4 of Cups is being offered opportunities and realizing that these are not what I want. And so it's almost like you started to think to yourself, well, what the do I want, right? What is the best possible outcome for me? And as soon as you realized it, you were settled with it, major changes are going to come in. Oh my goodness. And so you're probably seeing it already, but in the next 2 to 3 months, expect the unexpected. And it's because you called it in. It's 100% because you called it in and you started to get serious. Once again, we have you being around your people, being around your soul family, soulmate energy. All right. This is a happy ending card. The 10 of Cups is so auspicious, and it's a sign that we're surrounding ourselves with like-minded people, people who are in our tribe. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, opportunity to grow, invest, heal. These people are going to lift you up. So it could be a community. It could be, you join a club, you join a group, maybe you get a new job, whatever the case may be, you are around new people, okay? It is clear as day. And I love it. I feel like Geminis are really good at reinventing themselves, being able to shift their energy. I mean, you're a Gemini, right? So you can surprise a Gemini, but at the same time, like, because you're expecting the unexpected, the surprises are very, very much welcomed. So we do have the Queen of Cups. I see you spending time with the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups represents someone who is very loving, they cherish the people in their life. They are very mystical, very intuitive. That's why I chose her. I love her. And I have a feeling that this person is actually the major catalyst to this change. And so I love it. It could have to do with love. Maybe you fall in love with somebody who has this kind of mystical, magical energy. If that's not the case, if you're in a relationship, I do just see you having a friend around that you just know that you are deeply bonded on a soul level. And other than that, I also think you're stepping into this Queen of Cups energy. Like, she's really rubbing off on you, and both of you are just healing and growing with one another. Almost like, thank goodness we're together finally. It's really sweet. You'll have the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, as well as the Queen of Wands. So we have both of you, I think it's more than one person, right? Because we were getting a group of friends, and we also have the 10 of Cups. So this is like soul family. It's not just one person, right? Like, these are multiple people that are embodying this Queen of Cups energy that you're shifting into. And just know that they're going to really put a big emphasis on what's holding you back, and that's gonna open up your mind to what you need to do to become this Queen of Wands. Okay, so Gemini, I see you being more creative. I see you being more expansive. I see you getting out more. All right, throwing caution to the wind a bit more, taking more action, and attracting more opportunity because you're living in your passion and your creativity, and you're genuinely not caring what people think. And so just know you will have a time where you're feeling very triggered and very hopeless, and then next, maybe in 2 months or so. And it's important that you go through this, because this Queen of Cups energy, so like, this is you stepping into this. These are the people around you bringing this about you. You have to feel in order to heal, okay? And so there's going to be a big emotional purge, but oh my gosh, is it worth it? It's freeing. It's exhilarating. So that's what we have for you, Gemini. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you really, really liked it and you want to support me, then please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have private readings if you want to check that out. And I love you. Remember that you are never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Hello there, Libra. Thank you so much for coming and choosing me as your reader. I hope that you enjoy your reading. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what's coming in the next 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I hope that you're well, Libra. I really do. I love a Libra. Libras are so sweet, so honest too. So sweetly honest. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I haven't done that in a while. Are you dropping stuff? Are you feeling nervous? What are you nervous about? Is there something high stakes that you're doing? Okay. All right, the Empress. We're growing, we're healing. Whatever you're doing, I want you to know that you're doing it right. Oh my gosh. We also have the 2 of Swords. There's a serious energy as well. I feel like you're taking your health seriously, your well-being, as well as your business. Some of you are really concerned about like work. I don't know. I'm getting that energy where we're like, should I do this? Should I do that? Am I going to be okay? I have this question. Oh my gosh. Let's see. We have the Strength card. We have confidence, autonomy, self-love, self-righteousness. I love it. So I want you to know that the key to you making this work is quite literally you almost like battling your demons, right? Like, there's this energy of, I know what I need to do. I'm going to make sure that I get it done. And I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit scared because it's kind of serious whether or not it's going to work. But because you push through, because you believe in yourself, because you're confident, oh my gosh, it happens. And so I'm really happy for you, Libra. That's what we're running into. But I always say this. Remember, when it comes to the future, tarot's unreliable. So take it with a grain of salt. I do think it's the most likely outcome, though. And we have your challenge being justice. And justice represents truth, honesty, clarity, and a balancing of the scales, right? This is your card, Libra. It's your card. So it's really good to have this in the challenge. This is asking us to step into ourselves, step into who we are, and trust that we can make it through by just simply being in our power and our confidence and whom we've always been and are meant to be. And so, this is telling you, be honest, be clear, communicate with people and yourself about what it is that you're intending and where you're going. What is the plan? What's the big picture? And follow through with it, because you're very smart, you're very capable, and you're attracting a lot of opportunity in order for you to, live in this energy of I'm feeling confident. And just know there's going to be a balance between good and bad, and you have to practice your own discernment. Justice has to do with balance. And as I mentioned, balance represents like good and bad. And so you have to tell yourself, all right, I live on earth and sometimes bad things happen, but that doesn't mean I'm out of alignment. And so trust your intuition. You're very tapped in. You're very in tune in this moment, Libra. And I really like it. We have your advice card being the Hierophant. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Because as I said, you're doing it right. I know that you're nervous. I know it's a little bit scary because I do feel like it's a little bit high stakes. If it's a relationship, maybe you're going all in on it. If it's a business, maybe you're investing a lot of money and time and just love and passion, right? I've noticed that Libras don't play around. They're serious. They're serious. They're ready to sign, And it's really good. And I feel like that energy is what's going to propel you to success, not giving up because of that investment, but because of that passion as well. And so live in this energy of fearlessness. The Hierophant is also connecting to your soul and being able to use it to create a reality that you prefer, right? 'Cause the Hierophant is about the physical realm. It's also Taurus energy. I am getting this energy of like a important Taurus in your life. That's obviously not for all of you, but if there is a Taurus in your life, I just want you to know they're going to really help you practice your discernment and really listen to you, help have a good back and forth energy with you. If it's not a Taurus, then I do advise you to have somebody that you can have a good back and forth. I feel like another perspective is really going to help you. Just like a really good friend that you trust and and you've had for a long time. I think that will help you so much. We have the King of Wands coming in. We also have, this is what I was feeling. We also have Temperance, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So some of you, this is definitely a connection, but it is something you feel deeply, deeply about, because the King of Wands is in the past. This is about you pushing yourself to your limits, being creative, being bold, being assertive. And now we're in this energy of Temperance, right? So we're being patient. We're waiting for something to come in. We're trying our best to stay in alignment. We're wondering, are we doing the right thing? It hasn't happened yet. Oh my gosh. I don't want to repeat the past because we got the Three of Swords. We do have some emotional wounds coming up. But just know there's a moment of relief coming in very, very soon for you, Libra. After that, we have the Devil card. So this is going to be in the next month or so. This is about fear. It's also about negative cycles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about hard work. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is learning. So as I said, remember, there's going to be some good things. There's going to be some bad things. There's this sigh of relief and an opportunity to step into love here. And that really brings in transformation into your life. It opens up the door to more passion. And while you're there, a lot of times I try to remind people, whenever we are doing something that we love, or we're with someone we love, we're spending time on something that we love deeply, it's going to trigger us, It just happens. And it's because that we need to heal those things, right? These things are important for us to be aware of so that we can overcome. And I promise you, if you are able to see it for what it is, and I do see you doing that, working on it, being the student, having the right questions, wanting to learn, wanting to be better, and being receptive to change, it's not going to be like last time, okay? I know Libras are very much, I need to see it to believe it, and just believe in yourself, have the vision. and know and trust and have that confidence. And I see you doing that overall. So towards the end of this like 2 to 3 month span, we do have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So the Four of Swords is about something we're meditating on. This is rest, retreat, renewal. We're deep in thought. We're deep in reflection. And while we're in that state, we're looking for healing. I feel like there's actually someone that we're opening up to that really gives us some food for thought. And as they're doing this, it helps us actually release, whatever they said to you. And I do think it is like this energy I was bringing up earlier, a good back and forth. They're actually going to help you move on. Like they're going to say the right thing to make your mind just click. And all of a sudden, like you're releasing a lot of these fears, you're releasing a lot of these burdens. And because you are receptive to change, you bring in the change that lasts. And so just know you're ending a cycle. You're coming out of a really tough time, and it's because you were patient, and it was because you were seeking healing. You were seeking love. You were seeking passion. And as you do this, you are stepping into that confidence and independence that you began all along. So I really like that. I hope that you enjoyed that, Libra. That's what I got for you. Remember, if it resonated, please let me know in the comments. It does help. It does help. Sorry. I'm a YouTuber. I gotta say the YouTuber stuff. And like, comment, subscribe. If you want a private reading, you can check that out below. And remember that you are never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Aquarius? Is that you? Oh my goodness. You've grown up so much. You look beautiful. Hi, Aquarius. We're gonna do your reading for you. Let's see what we got coming in for the next 2 to 3 months. I bet you do. You look stunning. And when I see you in my mind, oh my gosh, so handsome, so pretty, so gorgeous. Let's see what we got. What we got coming in for you? What do we have for Aquarius? All right. Look at you looking for love. Look at you looking for love. I see you being more passionate, more heart-centered. I see you speaking a lot of love and passion and joy into the words that you use, being more flowery. Oh my gosh, no wonder I was saying you're so beautiful. I see you genuinely like complimenting people more. I see you in this energy of wanting to have closer relationships in your life. I also see you being there for a lot of people that you care about deeply. I like this for you, Aquarius. I really do. No! There's an Aquarius that I'm friends with that I know they saw this and their heart broke because they always pull this. Now we have your focus being the Tower card, and the Tower represents unwanted change and discomforts, as well as the universe pushing us into a new time because we spent a little bit too much time out of alignment. And so, Aquarius, what have you been avoiding? Does it have to do with love? Does it have to do with a relationship, family, anything like that, connection? Because we are in our emotions, and the Tower is telling us that, universe wants us to be in the reality that we prefer. But because we've kind of put it off so much, there's a lot of changes coming in that might be uncomfortable, but they're very, very necessary in order for us to be in that preferred state. And so we have your outcome being strength, being confident, being secure. Oh my goodness. You know what I actually think is happening for you, Aquarius? I feel that you are being really, really honest about your negative feelings with people. And that actually brings you and your relationships closer. It's actually really interesting because I feel like it's uncomfortable, but because you're doing it from a place of love, it actually births more love into your life. And we're feeling more confident about the people around us. And, I'll be honest with you. I do think that either you have been fighting or you will have a fight soon. But as I said, like, it feels really cathartic, And when I say fights, it's probably more like a disagreement. I really don't really have fights with people in my life. I just cry. But That's kind of the energy, right? Like where something just happens and we let it spill, we let it out, and it brings us together and makes us feel more confident, not only in ourselves but in our relationships. And so just know that even if this is uncomfortable, even if there is a little bit of an emotional outburst, we are still speaking deep love to our friends or family, whomever you have in your heart in this moment. And as I said, I do see it bringing in more confidence into your relationships. And so do not be afraid of this tower. Like, as I said, it's so funny. I just did a reading for love, and I think this may really resonate with you, Aquarius. It's called "It's Safe to Open Up to Them. You Will Be Loved." It's literally the video before this, and this is you, Aquarius. You've bottled something up for a little bit too long. You probably didn't even know about it. It's like you probably didn't even think that you were hiding anything or think that it was something that you needed to talk about. But all of a sudden, something irks you or something gets you, and there's this moment where you're just like da 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 da. It might even be like a word vomit, so you might start crying. And I don't want you to be afraid of this, though, because as I said in the video before, which you're welcome to go watch it. I don't want to, you do whatever feels right for you, Aquarius. Wow, you're going to be happily and pleasantly surprised at how much they love you despite it. It's almost like, oh, wow, you really do care. I don't know why I thought I had to hold this in, or I don't know even why I was even hiding it. I didn't even think I was hiding it. And it feels like a really beautiful, pleasant surprise, even if in the moment it's a little bit uncomfortable. And so maybe that happened recently. Maybe it's going to happen soon. However it's fitting for you, trust your own intuition. Sorry about the train, but we have your challenge being the Two of Swords, and this is needing to make a decision, make a compromise. It's a very serious energy. We never get a challenge unless we can overcome it. And so this is something that we can step into in order to get to our highest path. And so seeing that next to the tower, as I said, it's communication. It's sharing what we've been hiding, right? Look how she's blindfolded. It's something that we need to do, but maybe we don't want to do. And we'll feel so much more free. Oh my gosh, look at that. Your advice card is the Fool. Freedom, and then Judgment. Freedom to express. So the Judgment card is about sharing. It's about communication. It's communication that comes from your heart, from your soul, from deep within you. And we feel heard, we feel understood, and we're ready to kind of start this new chapter because of this. It's almost like, I don't know why, like, it kind of reminds me, and if you're not in a relationship, it could be anybody, right? It could be your best friend, it could be your family, it could even be with yourself, but there's something that we're feeling. I just get this energy like we're being pressured to do something we're not ready for, or we're being like there's this routine maybe that we thought was only going to be for maybe a couple months or so, but now it's been like 6 months and we're like, what the heck? I thought you were going to be different by now. You promised me that it wouldn't last as long. It's something like that. And because we actually share it and we speak our voice and we stand up for ourselves, change happens. And you feel loved, and you feel safe, and you feel secure, and you feel happy. And so this is a really big message. So anyways, let's see what's happening in the next 2 to 3 months. In particular, these are the major themes. The Seven of Wands, this is about having a wall up. All right. We also have the High Priestess. Okay. Keeping secrets. And then we have the Page of Wands, opportunity to share and be inspired. And so, as I said, something's going to happen, and it's coming in soon, right? Like, it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, right? Be prepared. Within the month, you're going to have your walls be challenged. And I don't even think that this is something that you realize, right? Like, I don't think Aquarius understands that they don't have to do everything alone. Like, you don't have to be strong forever. Like, it's okay to be weak, and I feel like you're going to confront that this month, this next 2 weeks to a month. So after that, we do have the Empress healing. Feeling beautiful again. Oh my gosh, the Ten of Swords, letting something go, letting something die, saying to yourself, I'm not going to do that anymore. This has to happen. The Empress tells us that we're planting seeds that will grow. It's a healthy harvest. And as I said, it's feeling beautiful, feeling at peace. We also have the Magician card. We're calling in positive energies by making room and making space for them. It's almost like, I just keep getting back to this routine that we thought like we wouldn't have to do anymore. And because someone promises something different, like let's say that you had a roommate and your roommate was like, yeah, I'll do the dishes this week or something like that. But I'm really sick or something like that. So Mila, if you'd help me. And for like a month or something, you were doing dishes and you're like, what the heck? Why am I still doing your dishes? You're not sick anymore. Like, that's the kind of energy. And because you stand up for yourself, they're like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't even notice. I'm so sorry. And it's nice. It's freeing. And it's empowering. So, excuse me. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. We have your Ace of Pentacles. We also have, the Four of Swords and the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Remember this was at the bottom. A completion of a goal, a learning of a lesson, being at peace, being at ease. Remember how I said a relationship is healing deeply? Deeply? That's what's happening. The Two of Cups is here, a coming together, a reunion. It can also mean that we're sharing our emotions, we're being vulnerable with each other. And it's brave, right? Look at that lion. Now, why is this? The things that we have been deep in thought and reflection on, the things that we have maybe bottled up, or the things that we haven't shared, we're bringing it to the table because we have clarifying that. The Six of Wands, this is about, being seen. This is an energy of, bringing it up. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? It means victory, reward, success, but it also means recognition. So we're being recognized. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles, and this is opportunity to grow. These are seeds that will forever bloom. These are routines that we will carry with us forever, right? And so what you're learning this next 2 to 3 months is that you don't have to do it alone, that all you have to do is speak up. All you have to do is communicate, right, clearly from the heart. Do it from a place of love. And that it's safe and you are more loved than you could even imagine. A lot of you are going to be assuming the worst. Oh my gosh, they don't care about me. Oh my gosh, but there's like a really, 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 really sweet, like, I'm sorry I didn't mean to hurt you. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let me know if that resonated. And if you would like a private reading, you're welcome to check that out below. And thank you so much. I really hope, I'll say the YouTube stuff. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you later.